My name's Erik. I'm local around this area. I live in Maple Ridge, not too far away. And background, mostly working office work, sales, that kinds of stuff, and always enjoyed flying in all of its forms, and it's pretty surreal. You know, first time the takeoff and up into the air, and it's a crazy feeling for sure. It really goes back my comfort in the air when I was quite a bit younger, about 5 to 7 age. I had one parent lived in the Sunshine Coast, another lived on Vancouver Island, so they used to pay to seaplane me back and forth. So since I was quite young, I got pretty used to being in the air and always enjoyed going places and planes, and kind of always thought about it, but it's a tall order and quite a big task to get into it, and it's expensive, aviation in general. So but yeah, probably about 5 years ago now, I kind of looked into helicopters and kind of see what it would take, and it was quite pricey and all that, and kind of thought about it, hummed and hawed, and did jobs over the years, and just kind of got to a point where I realized I'm gotta really seriously consider it, because wasn't happy with what I was doing. So and then I'd say it was probably about January, December around last year, where just going through YouTube, and I ended up finding Misha's channel, and then kind of started watching videos here and there, and more, and then I got to the point where I was I was hooked. I had to do it. So yeah, it's that was like float planes. The other thing is cool. I did kind of think about that a little bit, but what really sold me for sure was definitely watching like Misha's channel. Kind of just the amazing things, the amazing places you can go to that really not much but a helicopter or days and weeks of hiking can get you to. So that's what really sold me. I definitely would like to fly in New Zealand. That's a big one for me. My wife is from there, so that's kind of our goal, once to get myself the right amount of hours and everything, get some more experience living over here, and then eventually try and find something in New Zealand. Timing is a big part of it. Basically, my mom actually sold her house and was willing to help me out with a big chunk of the financial aspect of it. So it was kind of a now or never situation, right? The funds were available now, and she was willing to help me out. So it got to the point where if I wanted to do it, this was the moment I had to take. Yeah, I mean, I play hockey. Dirt biking is another big hobby of mine. Get out there, it's the trails and all that stuff. Have lots of fun doing that. I find like just repetition and is really helpful. Some days there when you're struggling, especially at the beginning with the hovering and getting all that going, spend a couple days in a row at the infield and doing things, the figure eights and stuff along there, and just kind of doing it, just stay calm and keep doing it. It's not going to be perfect anytime soon, but get there. Yeah, just probably the biggest thing is trying to slow down the movements, trying to try to be smooth, because that's definitely something I found challenging, especially at the beginning. You start to feel it, it's, really in the hovering mostly, but it starts to get away from you, and just trying to keep it smooth and calm, and just keep flying, don't give up. Kind of make it into muscle memory, but it is certainly a weird feeling, and it's still, especially keeping it in trim, that is one that I do notice. Sometimes it's kind of a strange feeling, because when you are in trim, it feels like you're going a little bit sideways, but it's just I guess the aspect of the way a helicopter flies. But getting your head kind of wrapped around everything can be difficult. The one, definitely the first time on the figure eights in the infield over at the airport, like that one, because I was really struggling hovering slowly. You try to hover slowly as you can to be controlled, and I just kept going faster and faster and faster and faster, and then you have to put on the brakes and stop, right? So that was really hard for a while, and then on the figure eights, it really forces you to tone it in, and but yeah, that one, like after a day pretty much of doing that, just figure eights and and then just being able to do it, like that felt pretty amazing. Not to stress about it, you're here to fly, that's what you want to do, it's it's why you're here, and just put in the work and don't give up. It's frustrating at times, but as anything that's hard to learn is, so just you can do it.